If there is one piece of sound advice that could be provided to drivers in ride sharing and food delivery, it is this: no one is your friend. Not the customer in the back of your vehicle, not the individual you're delivering food to, and certainly not the company you are working for. No one is your friend. Second piece of advice: if you're going to go above and beyond, always get the money first.
All right, y'all. So I'm about to deliver this order. This is one of the downsides to doing DoorDash, right? Because I'm about to walk up 3 flights of stairs with 6 boxes of pizza and 2 liters of soda, and I'm getting paid $2.50. Now, it said hand it to me, so I'm like, okay, they're gonna give me a tip when I get there. But then in the little notes, it says leave at the door and knock at the door. So I'm gonna show y'all all this food. This is all the boxes of pizza. They couldn't even fit all in the bag. They even got their 2 liters in my other bag. So I'm gonna put this one on my arm.
Wow. Now, I don't do food delivery. I make that clear. I only deal with passengers. I'm not a big fan of having to get in and out of the vehicle on every trip. And certainly, I don't ever want to have some shit like that happen to me. Now, get the money first, particularly in food delivery, is a strong piece of advice. If you don't see a tip on the order, my humble opinion, you probably shouldn't take that order to begin with. Certainly in this case where she's dealing with multiple boxes of pizza where they got to be kept upright. Pizza is sort of fragile to some degree. And then you got heavy ass 2 liters. When the customer suggests that you'll be tipped in cash when you arrive, and then once you arrive, you see that there clearly is a play to never make contact with you, I would stop right down there, downstairs, certainly preventing myself from going up 6 flights. And I would ask them at that point, you suggested that the tip was going to be provided. And I would question what they're going to do. If they do not respond, maybe say my leg is hurting or I injured myself. Can you please send someone down to get this pizza? That's what I would do. Maybe some of you folks feel that is wrong, but telling the driver that you're going to tip them when they arrive and then changing the rules of the game, suggesting that they leave the food on the floor so they have no contact with you, no visuals on who the hell just lied to them through the device, is wrong as hell. So yes, I would tell them the moment I saw the play where they're now texting me, telling me to leave the food on the floor, I'm injured. I injured my leg walking into Little Caesars or wherever the hell the pizza came from. Could you please send someone down to get the pizza? I'm already pissed you didn't tip. The last damn thing I'm going to do is walk up 6 flights with pizza and pop to deliver it to your no tipping ass. So send somebody down to get the pizza. Or I'll leave a note, food left at door downstairs, whatever the case may be. But clearly this customer is trying to stiff the driver. Now, in this video, you see the driver went ahead and did the right thing and took the pizza and the product upstairs. In the comment section of her video, a lot of folks were asking if she had a Cash App or, you know, some type of app, and they were going to actually send her donations, which it could turn out to be a positive for her. But one of the things I wanted to also add on, in addition to get your damn money first, don't do shit if there's no tip. I like the fact that DoorDash and Uber Eats drivers are using social media to post a hell of a lot of the gripes on how customers treat them like shit. Because a lot of their videos are going viral. You got drivers showing up to customers' houses and literally dumping their food out of the bag on the porch when they find out the customer does not tip. Now, we don't want to get that deep into it. You don't want to do something that's wrong like that. However, if it's one thing we need to let folks know, is that as rideshare drivers and food delivery people, we're not making a lot of money. Uber, Lyft, and a lot of these companies have went out of their way to lead people to believe drivers and food delivery people are making a hell of a lot more money than they actually are. One of the biggest negatives about that is the customers and passengers believing that we get most of the money they're paying, so there's not as much of a desire to tip. Shit, you're making already this much on a delivery charge, or you're making this much on the fare. You don't need a $2 or $3 extra tip. Your ass getting greedy. They don't know that the companies are ripping us off. So shout out to all of these food delivery people that are posting these videos, making this shit go viral, letting people know there's a hell of a lot of customers that do not tip and play games such as this and treating drivers and folks like shit. Getting the message out certainly will help to some degree, if only minimal. But I just wanted to post this video just to show what some of these drivers are going through. Now, for my drivers out there that also deliver food, do you take trips with no tip? Have you had someone tell you in the app, text message wise, that they're going to tip you when you arrive in person? Do they always follow through? And I'm asking that question because as a rideshare driver, we know damn well that when passengers tell us they're going to tip us through the app, about 90% of them do not do that. That's all across the country. I've done videos on how it turns out when a passenger gets out of your vehicle and tells you, I'm going to tip you through the app. The overwhelming, and I mean overwhelming majority of drivers will tell you that shit usually goes nowhere. That is something the passengers say to make the drivers feel good and avoid them tipping you altogether. But what about in food delivery? When folks text you, you'll be tipped when you arrive. Do they follow through on that at all? I would love to hear from you folks, because like I said, I don't deliver food. Anyhow, it's your boy Tim. Subscribe to the damn channel. Click the like button. See you in the next video.